Before this video starts, make sure to subscribe to this channel and also turn on all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I upload.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine.
I see.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I've been better, admittedly, but I just wanted to come by and, say I read your note, and thank you for supporting me, and for believing in me, even when, other people are inclined to share things. I did not mean to degrade anyone when I was talking with the princesses, and I spoke with Ira, and we cleared things up about Hazel. But I know that when I was upset, I had said some things about Dalia that came out a bit more forcefully than I had intended. In fact, I just saw her. She just went to school because she was running a bit late. I told her to get Kaya. But I'm sorry if I said some things that were not right. That's on me.
I don't. It's hard to believe what people are saying when it's coming to me secondhand amongst everything else that's been happening, and I really just... It's been tiring. It doesn't seem like I'm getting much of a break from anything, but I just... There was a time where I really didn't trust you, and that was a time when it was harder to let people in. And I don't want to move backwards. I only want to move forwards. And if that means that I have to put more trust in you, then it's something that I'll do. My trust has been tested so much lately. I'm very tired of fighting with people. And I didn't want to fight with you.
Well, I really appreciate that, and I know that your trust is hard-earned, and I would never seek to destroy that trust. And I'm sorry that in midst of all these things, I probably caused a bit more trouble than was worth, over some foolish mistakes. Yeah, well, I'm glad to see that you are at least functioning and up. I know you wrote that Karma and Brid came to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Were they able to deduce anything?
Sitting here just feels weird.
That's fine. Just be careful, don't wear yourself out too much.
I'm fine walking about the castle now. I don't remember exactly what they said. They mentioned a couple of different things. I really wasn't in the right headspace when they came to me. I think I told them the wrong date when they asked me. Also, there's like a I don't know if you can, no, there's a rash there.
I did see that, yes.
I don't know what it's from. They don't know what it's from. They examined it. It's not. I hope it's nothing. I heard them mention something about poison.
Mm.
I don't know if that's the case, but
Okay.
they mentioned something, and then Bryn tried. I think they tried something. Didn't really work. I don't have any other information other than that, though, of what they tried or what they said. Like I said, you might need to talk to Karma again. And I know you might not want to, but I can't really give decisive answers on what happens when they came to see me, so.
That's entirely fair. I wasn't looking for a tremendous amount of answers. I wanted you to know, and I assumed you may have already guessed. But I was sort of hoping that Lady Karma would come talk with you after what I said to her.
Mm-hmm.
As we both know, she's a bit of a stubborn one, and so I was hoping that perhaps if I made it out that maybe it wouldn't be a good idea for her to go see you. I figured she might try. I mean, I was trying to be protective, yes, but I also assumed that if she really did want to see you, then she would make a way. So, if nothing else, it does seem to prove that she's willing to at least go to great lengths to make sure that you're okay. Though I know that's not entirely the answer or hope that you have for your relationship with her.
I mean, it's kind of hard to, for me to want any further conversation with her right now. I don't know if I'm 100% up with that, but it's just, it's hard to trust again once it's been broken, and we want very different things, and it's taken a really long time in order to see that. But
Oh.
hello.
Sorry, am I interrupting something?
No, you're fine.
No. How long are you standing outside listening?
Long enough to know that there's seems to be something going on between you and Karma.
I don't know if you want a full rundown right now.
I also like
It's
to just
okay.
before we continue, your presence does remind me that perhaps a group might be a good idea to ensure that no one else can eavesdrop on our conversation.
Right.
Slipped. I will make something. There. Right. I think perhaps you've been spending too much time in the Nether. You forgot the common password.
I was putting 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
Oh, I see.
and then 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know it.
Well, perhaps I'm the one on the wrong then. Annabelle can prove it whether wrong. Alright, anyways, conversation continue now.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go and deep dive into that right now, honestly. It's a lot has been happening. there's a lot to catch you up on, honestly. I don't know how long you've... where have you been? I don't...
Searching, looking, researching, scrying.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of the last one myself, but...
Karma told me you were unwell, possibly poisoned.
I don't know.
Or cursed.
Well, I hope not. I really don't want it to be another one. There's so many. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to be cursed. But I'm leaning towards the other one, maybe because of the very apparent rash. But
that would have been my assumption as well. Just simply based on company that I know is inclined to spend time with you in the form of your mother.
She did request a visit with me recently. I did go. I don't know if that's in any relation. This happened, like, almost directly after that, but...
What happened at the meeting?
She wanted more information on the ball. Who was going, who was not going, who she didn't want to attend.
Oh. Really? She had that much to say?
She didn't want the Netherians going. I told her that wasn't going to happen. I'm married to one.
And your children are Netherian too?
Yeah, but children won't really be at this ball, but...
That is fair, yes.
Yeah, but, she just wanted more detail than Kai gave her. She wanted a theme. She wanted to know what was going on with it. And...
Kaya told you what... Kaya told you what Amara said to her, right?
Remind me?
Possibly an ambush of the ball.
Possibly. She did mention something. I don't think it's real. She said that if things go her way and she gets what she wants, she could bring Anthony back.
Really?
She was lying. I know she was lying. She can't do that. Or at least I don't know what she can't do, but a very big bluff to play. And I think it was just her trying to get me to do whatever she wanted.
Probably. Even so, it's still concerning that she would even suggest something like that.
Yeah. But that was the basis of our conversation. So yeah.
Well, regardless of whatever you contracted was from your mother or just happened to be coincidental timing, if nothing else, it seems like she's certainly taking the bait that we've left for her.
I mean, yeah. It's good that she is. I just don't know what's gonna happen.
Are you gonna be well by the ball?
I hope so. Karma and Bren are working on it.
Yeah, I know, at least to my knowledge, we are planning to postpone the ball until Annabelle is at least of sufficient health to be able to take part.
I did see that note that it was postponed.
Until the 12th. Hopefully that's enough time. If it is, I hope I'm okay by then. If I'm not, I'll bear through it.
Right.
but yeah. I don't know. I hope that they work on something sooner rather than later.
I am sure it is one of Karma's utmost priorities.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. So, how has your adventuring been then, Melody?
Fruitless, to put it lightly.
Mm.
There's no trace of anything anywhere, just like Lena.
Well, I mean, it's death.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we could possibly find, honestly.
Yeah, I was just hoping for something, anything. But I'll keep looking. And I did promise I would assist during the ball, and I do intend to keep that promise, so I will attend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before I got sick, me and Karma were planning a couple things. We were gonna hold it in the cathedral. I know
Okay.
you had mentioned you wanted a masquerade, so that's the theme we're going with.
Okay. Do you have plans for security?
I asked Max if he could cover. Other than that, I assume Kaya will be there, Pink,
Mm-hmm.
and I think Avant. I've seen them around really recently.
Okay.
Or heard they've been around really recently. I haven't been outside of the Forsaken Castle in so long. But yeah, Max told
That's
me
good.
that they've been around, so.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because we will certainly need their assistance.
Yep. But I don't know if we want more security because of what's happening.
Are there any other knights that you trust? I mean, I could ask Lucario.
Lucario, yeah, maybe. It's just, with Lucario and Lillian, we were planning for them to take
Right.
Dalia, Cinder, and Florian to the Nether after the kids' ball to watch them with Autumn and Willow, so that way they could be safe there and we know where they are.
Yeah. Well, maybe after Lucario drops them off, he can come back and Lillian can stay with the kids.
If Lillian can handle 5 children, then
Well, I
yeah.
can handle 7 to 8 children by myself. I'd hope she can. But obviously, I'll ask and see if they're comfortable with it.
Yeah, we could do that. Have Lucario come back. I think that would be a good idea.
That way, we just have all hands on deck, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with what she's mentioned and talked about, and especially if what you're having is a reaction to poison. And she's not afraid to hurt even the people that she cares about.
I don't really think she cares about me, honestly. I don't think... I would never do this to one of my children. I would never do anything she's ever done to any of my children.
Yeah, well, you're not her.
Yeah. True. Although lately I've been feeling a lot more angry. So.
Been a lot going on. I definitely think, at least something I have come to the conclusion of is that, everyone has made it out that we're in a time of peace. I am quickly realizing that there's quite a lot of tension underlying a lot of the kingdoms, not just what we're going through. Just last week, even with all the things that happened with Hazel, as well as myself and Theo, it unveiled a lot of things going on amidst other kingdoms in terms of emotional tension, and it feels very much that just one thing could potentially send everyone careening into a bout of conflict.
Yeah. Especially with the things that have been happening. Do you want like a full rundown of everything that you've missed?
I don't know, maybe. I know that Cola is dead. Cario told me.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
As well as Aspen and I believe Cold are also gone.
They're dead?
Yes, I spoke with Ira. Aspen, when you messaged, Aspen had been on the run. Apparently, he had a duel with Max, and Max won and executed him.
Oh.
And I believe Cold as well. Also, something happened regarding him, I believe. So they are all terminated, which is very tragic for the Winter Kingdom. They are now down 3 people. Which is quite a significant loss for them. I know Ira is planning to significantly scale back a lot of her intentions.
I just saw her in the Elven Kingdom.
Yeah, she's going through a lot right now, as well, especially after the Zith's passing. But I know that she's got Max, and she seems to be talking well with other people, so she's been all right. But I know she's not interested. She's the one I'm not as concerned about in terms of the angst going on, because I think she's too afraid, which is probably better for her. That's the main stuff I know, though. Outside of, in terms of the other kingdoms, I don't know as much.
So I needed sit.
That's fine.
You're okay. So it seems like the winter is going through a rough time.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a little pissed off that someone got jailed in our jail and then broke out of the jail. And
yeah, I mean, it seems like it was a whole. I was really curious about that whole situation. It seemed like it was just a bunch of horrible accidents, one after the other. And again, I think I understood your stance as you wrote it. That obviously, since he broke the law, then perhaps he had no reason to continue living, but. Just feels like the whole thing escalated so quickly from one end to another.
I mean, yeah, everything just was. I don't know. I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden, I woke up. There was a panic, and people were knocking at my door asking to speak with me, and I just heard what they had to say, and it was a lot. That happened in a very short amount of time. So I don't know. I don't want to be too lenient with our laws. I don't want people to think that they can break them. So if there's a clear solution to the issue and there's a clear law that states execution, then that's what we'll do.
Right.
Except for Aspen. That was Max. I don't know what that was. But
yeah, that's a whole slew of things. I'm glad it's sorted. That we can move on from it, but it does sort of set a sour taste in our mouths regarding upholding the law in some cases. It's never fun to go through a situation like that, even when you know you must do it because it's what's right.
Right. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to know about, or?
I was just checking up on you when Karma told me you were not feeling well. And yeah, wanted to know if you needed any specific help with the ball.
I think decorations would, decorating a little bit more in there would be helpful. We were going, I would show you what I was wanting, but I don't know if I can make it all the way to the cathedral.
It's okay. Maybe Kano can come with me.
Yeah, I'm happy to help.
If you describe kind of with your words what you were thinking of.
Yeah, so I was thinking that we could hang more, like, candles everywhere.
Okay.
I don't know if I don't know, just like nice candles everywhere. Different colors. We could do a drink and snack table, where the enchantment area in there currently is.
Okay.
If we could set up like a booth for, I don't know how to word it, portraits, mind photos,
I see,
something
yes.
like
Yes.
yes, and I was gonna plan a game for it where people, oh, I don't have the original.
You writing this down?
Yes,
I
I
see.
As soon as she said she wanted some notes, well, she didn't say notes, but I had a book ready.
I wanted to plan a special event of randomized dances. So you enter your name into a pool of available bachelors and bachelorettes to dance.
You're playing matchmaker?
With someone new and exciting. And people will be randomly selected by luck of the draw. So if somebody wants to go up there, they press the button, go boop, that's their dance partner. And they can switch it if they want, or other people can put other people's names into there if they want to do that. If they don't want to enter themselves. I just thought it would be a nice way to get people to mingle and socialize with new people.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So that's what if you want to look at the original thing that I wrote, you can. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just something fun, nice, and maybe fireworks. Again, I don't know where we would put the fireworks because I don't really want the fireworks over the graveyard.
That's fair.
Yeah, but like nice.
But you know, Anthony,
fireworks.
I think would find that quite delightful. He'd want his death to be a party.
Yeah. So we could probably do that with some fireworks. I gathered, before I got sick, I gathered all the materials for a conduit because our conduit didn't reach all the way over there. And I got Max to help and Theo to help, and there is a conduit set up underneath the cathedral already for the mermaids.
Okay.
And then I was thinking of supplying the winters with more than just fish. Some of them really like this thing. It's called the squid ink pasta or something. Well, I don't know.
No, you're right. I'm more so just, they've talked much about it, and I also know it's the most painful thing to make because squids no longer spawn anymore. And so you have to get squid ink by fishing.
Is there anything else that they can eat?
I mean, I will say it's a good shout. It's just going to take quite a lot of time, unfortunately, to get. I mean, there's other fish products as well. They really do like squid ink pasta. It's just a big pain in the patootie to get. So we certainly can. We've got time for it, but it's just going to take a lot of investment. It's why our ink sack storage is so small as of late.
Well, maybe there's something else they can eat that's easier to make. Because I feel bad making people make something that's hard. Because I made a lot of stuffed pumpkin recently before I got sick, and that was a pain in the butt. So if we could make something else for them that they might enjoy as well, then maybe they will be open to trying something new that they
That
can
is
eat.
fair. You know, maybe next week when I talk with Hazel on our weekly get-togethers, I will ask her what she thinks would be a fun diet for the winters at the ball.
Oh, there's fish stew.
That is true, yes.
Sushi? Sorry, I'm just looking through, but yeah.
No, that's fine, yes. There are options. Squid ink pasta is the best thing to get, but it's just, as I said, I wish it was easier to find ink sacks, but they're just a pain.
Yeah, fortunate.
Curse on the land. I literally could do with anything else, but just not the squids. I miss squids, and you can't breed them. Like, if you could breed squids, it'd be so much easier. Just breed a million squids.
Unfortunate.
Is there any other equivalent mobs in the end or in the nether that also give ink sacs?
Not that I know of. I mean, I'm not the most privy to that sort of thing. I don't go to the end, so I don't know. If there are, that'd be splendid. But the only way I know so far is to get them through fishing.
Maybe I'll do some more research and see if I can find anything from the nether or the end.
That would be welcome.
Because I'm searching both areas anyways.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel bad. Just keep giving them cod and salmon, and then nobody touches the salmon, and then Max just steals all the cod, and I don't know. I just feel bad. Keep giving them fish. I don't know what else to make them.
That's all they can have, so it's not your fault. We could just give them cake. Just let them eat cake, and then see how that goes.
They can eat cake, but they can't eat anything else.
Yes, they can eat the cake that's on the floor, or on tables, you know.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
But that's what I was just thinking. Just like, small little stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I know that me and Karma were planning to do matching outfits. We were going with like a Wither Rose theme. I don't know if that'll happen anymore though.
Well, it's up to you.
What exactly happened between you two? I'm sorry if it's...
No, it's
hard.
okay. No, I just, I need to man up. No more crying.
It's alright. It's okay. You can talk through it.
Yeah. It turns out she's been lying to me for the past 5 years about how sick she's gotten when she's here. And she, from what it sounded like, this is just how I interpreted it. She was taking these potions that were hurting her so she could be here in the overworld with me. And she was taking them when she was pregnant with Cinder too. At least for a little bit. And she weakened herself so much to where that was, how it was a really hard birth for her with Cinder. That was the cause. of it, and she was doing it to herself that whole time, and nobody knew what was happening, and she never told anyone, so no one could ever help her. And she said she didn't want people to think that she's weak, and she didn't want people to think that she was less than because she can't regulate her body temperature in the overworld. And she was afraid that I would leave her if I found out that she was sick, which isn't true. I would never do that. And I'm just mad that she lied to me for so long, and I just found out about all of this. And yet she was mad at me for keeping something from her about Amara. So that's what happened. And I don't know what to think anymore, because she not only put herself in danger, she put Cinder in danger. And now Cinder is growing these magma splotches all over his body, and I don't know if that has anything to relate to that or whatever. I'm just angry. And I'm sad about it. I don't know what to think. Because I know that she was trying, but it just feels like all she cares about is her image and what others think, and what about other kingdoms think of her. When I've never really been the one to care what other people or other kingdoms think. It just feels like she cares more about her image and more about her kingdom and the perception that she brings to her kingdom, rather than she cares about me. And I just don't think I'll ever come first.
I understand your feelings, but I also, living in the Nether, I also understand karma as well. And it may just be a survival habit. It more was not exactly the same, but very similar, where everyone who was not Netherian was kind of an enemy. And that was basically a survival mechanism because of how isolated they are in the Nether, and once they step out of the Nether, they are very vulnerable because of the rain and because of water. And I think in order to stay alive, to avoid a war happening in the Nether, or someone trying to enact a war happening in the Nether, they've built up those walls. Or in Moore's case, she built up walls. In Karma's case, she really cares about the image of how other kingdoms view her, because she doesn't want to appear weak, because she doesn't want anyone to try and come after the Nether if they discover that. And that seems to be a theme I have noticed. And that's just me adding on thoughts. I mean, this is your relationship with her, but I
just wish she told me that she was sick.
Yeah.
And that we could have helped her. And
Well,
there's so much more that she told me, and I just it makes everything that's happening now so much worse, but I can't say anything about it because it's her deal. So maybe you need to have a deeper conversation with her.
I see.
Because it runs deeper than just her lying to me for 5 years. She did something that I can't go into. I just wish she would have told me. And it just feels like she didn't trust me. To think that I would leave her because she was sick when we first met, I don't... It's just, hard.
Yeah.
To think that she would think that little of me.
What changed her mind to tell you?
I don't know. She told me on our 5-year anniversary date. I prepared a nice gift for her and everything. We had a nice dinner in the Nether, obviously. I even made her another engagement ring and wanted to renew our vows. She just told me all of that. And it was just kind of a shock. So it's I don't know what prompted her to want to tell me that, honestly. Maybe it was the vow renewal, maybe it was her thinking that, oh, I'm safe now, I can tell her. Thinking that I wouldn't get mad about it, I don't know.
Yeah, do you think maybe she told you because she realized that she felt secure and that she could tell you?
Maybe. But I would have liked to known 5 years ago. I don't like being lied to like that for 5 years to keep something that big from me. I mean, it's all like, you know, like, I can't change what's happened now, but I don't think...
Maybe you guys can make a new promise.
Maybe.
And that can be the test, is that if you promise to not lie to each other and that promise is not upheld, then that could be the test of if she does actually feel secure in the relationship, if you feel secure in the relationship.
That's the thing. I don't know if I ever will after that. I just want to be put first. And she won't do that. And I do that for her. I would put everything before... I would put her before everything. Even the kingdom. I know that's not something you want to hear from a princess who's ruling a kingdom currently, or anything like that, but... I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Melody.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to choose between our kingdom and High Lady Morgan, which would you choose?
I would choose Morgan. Technically, I have. I left this kingdom for her.
Yes, but you are still an elf. I guess what I mean by that is I don't think your emotions are unwarranted, Annabelle. And obviously people have different priorities, and perhaps it is like Melody said, the Netherians have their own way of life, and I admittedly I don't have much experience with them other than talking with Fang, and I've very quickly come to realize that he's a seraph more than anything. So I don't know. I don't think you should feel like you're in the wrong about anything, and I don't think you do. But I also think it's alright for you to keep your foot down, and if Karma is willing to meet you where you're at, then it shows that she truly cares.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has trauma, past, things that are hard to let go or overcome. And relationships aren't easy. There is hurt. There are secrets. But a strong relationship, one where two people really care about each other, they will overcome those hurdles. But it's a two-way street. So I think, obviously, when you're better, maybe you should both have, like, some sort of sit-down conversation about that all.
I mean, I've already said to her that I don't plan to ignore. I didn't. All of that happened, and then immediately after, this happened. And no one communicated to her that I was sick or unwell in a very serious way. And I didn't mean to ignore her.
I told her.
Mm-hmm.
I told her.
Yeah, you told her, and then you picked a fight.
Because she was being angsty.
Yeah. Yeah. I told her I'm not planning on ignoring her. I just need more time.
Yeah. I believe you two can overcome it if you want. If both of you want it.
I mean,
But if not, you're still my sister and I support you.
Thank you. I feel the same way for you. Well, I'll support you in whatever you want to do about Morrigan. I think a deeper conversation with Karma that you need to have with her, I would highly suggest it.
I tried to talk to her about Moore's will, but she didn't want to read it. She doesn't want to accept that Moore's gone, which I understand. I finally read it after all this time because I'm just so tired. Because I've been searching endlessly and not eating, and I had to come back at some point. But it didn't seem like she wanted to discuss moving forward as much, because she doesn't want to believe that she's not coming back. But I understand I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah. Trust me, if it were her, if it were someone else, I'd be looking at her, I'd be waging wars, I'd be doing everything I can. I understand how you feel. But I don't know what much else we can do other than look for things like clues or
I've
or anything
I've looked
else.
everywhere in the Nether that I've known. I've looked in the end. I've looked the library top to bottom. I've looked several end cities. I don't know. I don't know where else to look.
Well, wasn't she taken specifically?
She was taken, and she was taken inside our home.
Correct. So maybe the place to start instead of searching aimlessly is to try and seek an audience with the one who took her.
But how? How do I
don't know.
do I say death 3 times in a mirror? Or like I don't know how to contact.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure either, but we've dealt with entities before in a similar fashion. We had that whole thing with the Black Serpent. We have interacted with the Lore Keeper in different ways. I mean, have you checked the
I don't
temple
know.
where all the things happened 5 years ago? Have you thought about checking in there?
You
and
mean the
reliving-
library?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I just checked top to bottom. I looked in the Winter Kingdom. I looked at the Mermaid Kingdom library. I've checked all of the kingdom's libraries. And I haven't, because I was looking on information for death, and I didn't find anything.
Well, I mean, one thing we do know for certain is that there is an avatar of death that appears when you do a ritual regarding villages, and that's something that many people in this world have done at various times. Obviously, it's not the same, but perhaps there can be something learned from that sort of experience. You know, if an avatar of death can be summoned through some sort of ritual, there must be some way to get a hold of death. Or perhaps you talk with Marina, and, you know, she's the one who's had to deal with death the most of all of us, now that she's immortal.
I would.
I know how you feel about Marina.
No, not Marina. Marina's fine. I literally let you guys hold a freaking birthday party for her in our ballroom. I don't have anything ill will against Marina specifically. Some of the choices she made, but I just talk to Karma. That's all I can say. Because, you know, our children, obviously were not born naturally. We did something in order to have them.
Yes, Karma has mentioned.
So, I don't know the specifics. She just had me hold things and stand in a circle. So,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just some sort of exchanging of DNA of some sort. I didn't realize there was magical forces involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying talk to her. She knows a lot about it. Even though I'm angry with her, I can see if she would be willing to speak with you on it, because I know very little, but she would be the one to talk to. And I can't explain it thoroughly, honestly.
Okay. I also don't have a problem with reaching out to her. I talked to her before I came and talked to you, so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like I need to have a long conversation with her.
If she'll tell you anything. Mm-hmm. Hopefully she will. If she doesn't tell her, I'll be more mad at her than I am now if she tells you nothing.
When you talk with her, you should definitely tell her that I'm still not happy with her.
Oh boy, great. I'll be like, Kano and
Just say,
Annabelle are
Chancellor
not
Kano
happy with you.
sends
Tell
his
me everything.
regards, and I'll just send a letter or
Oh
something.
boy, I don't want her mad at me too.
Oh, but I should tell you this. I did say that she would be princess consort of the Elven Kingdom.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
It's. I understand why. I'm more just. I don't.
You're stressed, okay? You're stressed.
Yes, I am. But it makes me more stressed out to know that the person who we both are upset with right now is in charge of me right now. And I don't like that idea. I don't like that hierarchy. I don't know. I understand why you made the choice, but I don't like the fact that if Karma says, Kano, go do this, then I'm going to be morally obligated to do so.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, though, Lena is not back. Moore is gone.
She is...
I am not a Blazeborn. I cannot take the throne. Karma has to be ruling the Netherian throne right now.
That's what
she can't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I know. I told her it's more of like a figurehead thing rather than she actually has to be here doing things. But I the main thing that I want done, I already gave Kano to do, which is the Elytra licensing.
I did contact Nimbus about it. I'm yet to hear from him, but once I know, I'll get that taken care of.
I mean, I just said it was until either I was better or until you came back. And I don't know if you want to take up the Elven throne right now with everything that's been going on. I could come back. I could force myself into the... I could.
I don't think you should.
Maybe I'm in need of a distraction. I don't know.
I
don't know if I'm mentally sound for ruling as princess. Well, but I can at least help you with errands.
Yeah.
If you need it.
Well, I mean, it's either Karma right now, Kano, which...
Just put Kano in charge.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
I know. You've been stressed.
If you want me to explain anything more, I'm more than happy to do so. I don't know how I somehow made... Well, actually, no, I do know how I somehow made all of these people upset with me, and it's just...
Yeah, no, explain that. Explain that while you know, just...
Oh, really? Do I actually go into detail? I certainly can try. I can give you my perspective on everything.
Do you... Like. He made me a little upset.
Oh, no.
But it's...
Again?
He apologized.
Start of the story goes that as I said, I spend a lot of time with Hazel nowadays, and I see her every week. It's wonderful. We get to have time. It's nice to actually have family that I can go to see. It's delightful. But apparently I went too far, and I took Hazel a little too close to the sun in terms of danger. And Ira did not like that. I was hoping to prepare Hazel, but I did the wrong thing. I admitted this to her, and I'll admit, I did the wrong thing. I didn't consult with her first about to what length I could try to prepare Hazel for inevitable danger. And Ira became very upset. She had a confrontation with me alongside Max, where Max was like basically threatening to kill me, and Ira was very upset, and I got a bit defensive because I have been feeling very much like a lot of the kingdoms have not been adequately preparing for any sort of issues. It feels like everyone's trying to have this veneer of peace when really it's like we've got death lurking around every corner, and I have been spurned on recently, due to certain circumstances, to try and make the most of every moment I have, and the moments of others, and so I wanted to prepare people. And in midst of my talking with Ira about things, I did go by name and list some of the airs that I had been feeling like weren't being necessarily prepared for danger. And in my emotional state, I had mentioned Dalia as one of them because she is someone who likes to spend time in her room rather than going around. And I did not mean it in that I think she's learning quite well, and I'm proud of what she's doing. I just wish sometimes she wouldn't be in her room, that she would actually go and meet other people. And today she's going to school, and I'm glad to see that she's interacting with other students. But, you know, it'd be nice if she wanted to go to the farms and actually learn about how animals work instead of reading about how a cow reproduces inside of a book. And so, in my anger, I said things in a more direct way, and unfortunately, Annabelle heard it not from me, but from Ira, who also was talking with Karma, who Karma was upset about me because I brought Hazel to the Nether portal, and this is my defense, and I know it doesn't hold much water because whatever you say, honestly, it doesn't regard. But I'm under the impression that if I give permission for someone to be at the Nether portal, they're welcome to be there. But Lady Karma did not see it that way, and I think right now things being so stressful, she got very upset with me. That's the argument that I had with her, is that she came to me, and I thought she was going to talk about you. And no, she decided to say, why did you bring Hazel to the Nether portal? That was dumb of you. You should never do that ever again. And then I got pissed at her, because I'm like, why are you not talking to me about your wife, who's more important than anything else right now? And then that's when we had an argument, and things were quite upsetting. But that was what that was all about. So, for the reasons mentioned, that is why Annabelle was probably still, is to some extent, a little still upset about me, about the things I said. But that was my perspective on it, is a lot of it was said in a certain context, and with not the most emotionally stable of mind at the time. And I'm sorry for anything I said out of turn, because it was not right. But I did originally expect that it'd be things that'd be said in confidence with people, and clearly it wasn't. Not that you want people talking badly about your children to be something that's there, but I also would have thought that Ira would have realized the situation, but instead she just used it as leverage to do stuff. But I sorted that with her. Everything's fine. We talked it out. But that's my slew of things.
I see.
I wrote him a very lengthy book.
Yes, I have it in my. Actually, is it? I think I may have put it on my bookshelf now, so it's not here with me. But yes.
I'm giving Kano the benefit of the doubt, which is why I said I put Karma in charge, because I don't know what's going on in that mind, to be quite frank. But if you're worried about people not being prepared, then, I mean, it's valid. I don't know if you want the extra burden of having to deal with a whole kingdom. But I can certainly tell her otherwise if you want to. Because that was my original plan, to put you in charge. But then everything happened, and then she was very mad, and I was tired, and I wanted them to get out of my bedroom. So.
I understand. Well, I mean, that is entirely... I know it seems rude to put it back into your corner again, but that's entirely up to you. If it's easier for us to remain the status quo as things are, then I'm content to support Karma. Or, if you'd like, and here's an obvious fun idea, you can tell me to go tell Karma that I'm going to take the kingdom over, and she has nothing to say about it, and then we'll just have a lovely time. It'll be great.
That'll go well.
Yeah, no,
I'll go to the Nether myself. I'll confront her at the throne room. It'll be lovely and fun.
No, please.
You know, I'd love to pick a few more bones with Karma. I think it'd be a delightful experience.
Why do you want to fight with my wife?
Because I'm upset that she's done mean things to you. So, you know, I think it'd be quite nice for me to, I don't know, stick a stick up her bum and just tell her off.
I think it's funny. I feel like we've switched roles when it comes to this. Kano much feels like the little devil on your shoulder, and I much feel like the little angel on your
Excuse
shoulder.
me.
I'm
No,
sorry, but...
well, you know, as I've been told a plethora of times, I'm not married, I don't have kids, I'm still single as a Pringle, and you know what? That's good.
You've never expressed wanting more than that.
Do I need to recap my whole backstory for you? I once did, but then unfortunately, the person that I wanted to marry and fall in love with died, and then you came along, and then you know, there's a whole lot of things that have caused me to not think that romance is perhaps the best.
Oh, I thought
thing
you
for
just
me.
had romantic feelings that you were pushing away, not that you actually wanted to like continue to marry, like marriage.
No, I wanted to date your sister. Okay, I thought we were.
I thought you just had feelings that you were just
did, but I never
suppressing.
confessed them to her. But if I had those feelings, it doesn't mean I didn't want to act on them. I wanted to act
I
on them.
thought
but
your
I never
duty
did.
of being an advisor was just way too high up on the scale that you didn't even imagine
Yes, that is not
dating or marriage. That was my view of it. But I'm hearing you. I'm hearing your feelings now. Interesting.
It's one of those hard things. And I think the reason why, honestly, I'm probably most upset with Karma is because I can totally see myself in her shoes. Because I, too, am someone who puts my own kingdom first before anything else. But I also think that is what makes me so incredibly mad at her, because she's just being a dunce about it, and it's just... She has no tact.
I'm sorry, I'm getting deja vu.
I don't know anything. I just...
And again, I'm sorry, I'm speaking bad about your wife. You know, maybe you don't want to hear it. I'm just...
You're okay. Like I said, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. I think that's a chicken.
Hello, chicken. Okay. I think it's a real chicken, too. I don't think it's a fake one.
You've seen fake chickens before? Are they like the Trojan horses of the Nether Kingdom?
Oops. I can't open a door and throw a chicken out at the same time.
I think the chicken is from my children's room. Oh, did you just kill a chicken?
No, I was about to throw it off the balcony.
I was just say, if you can do that, that'd be quite crazy.
I don't think this will kill it. I think it'll just gently float
it'll
down.
Float.
Oh, I can't even do it.
It's because it doesn't...
Oh, I gotta fall off myself. There. Oh. This is not... Okay, then bye. Oh, I did fall. Fine.
Have fun scaling back up the castle, because we actually have a very defensive perimeter. Oh, that's actually really easy. I'm honored you still keep my telepaths on you at all times.
Let's see, who else do I have? I don't have... For some reason, I don't have yours.
Oh, I don't have the materials to make one.
It's okay.
That reminds me, Cinder. I gave Cinder a telepath, but then he sent me this really sweet message being like, Mr. Kano, my telepath fell in the lava, and so here
I got that as well.
So here is resources. Please make me telepaths, and here's mine. Have a good day. It was the most adorable thing. He's a very sweet child when he's not wanting to burn everything.
Uh-huh. He almost set me. He almost, I'm gonna be honest, he almost murdered me. He almost killed me.
I do remember that.
He almost killed Kaya too. So.
I also remember that.
Yeah. But I mean,
Well,
He's got your chutzpah.
my...
It's not from karma.
You're
I'll tell you
what?
that. It's the chutzpah.
What language are you speaking?
It's, you know, like the gusto, the je ne sais quoi. You know, he's got the...
I don't know this link. He's speaking,
Clearly we
but
didn't,
nothing's
clearly
coming
we didn't go
out.
through linguistic studies well enough in your training.
I don't think we ever touched linguistics.
I guess we just had to talk about the really important things. We only had, like, how many weeks, days? We didn't even give you a crash course, did we? It's pretty much every day was a...
No, it was
play-by-play.
more like, here, good luck.
I did not just say good luck. We had a lot of things to do.
Well, we had a lot of things to do, and it was a lot of just taking care of the kingdom first and forehand,
Yes,
without like
correct.
doing any of the more detailed training that heirs do.
Correct.
So I had to take care of the kingdom.
I know.
Don't feel bad. I
I've-
never got it either.
Yeah. Maybe I should have just been Anthony. You're in charge now, and then we just let him rule the whole kingdom in that time.
You know, he was always saying that he wished he took the throne. He was telling me that
No,
a couple days up to
lies.
like my coronation. He really was.
What?
He really was saying
Really?
that. Yeah, like days before my coronation, he was like, "Oh, I wished I took the throne," and I'm just like, "Too late."
I think that's only because he got married, and then was like, I should have taken the throne.
Maybe.
Well, he didn't really get a choice in the matter, so I can't really blame him.
Well, I understand.
Yeah. That was
Part of
that
me
was-
wishes I went to war, but then again,
Yeah. That was Maholia's decision, right? Not yours, or was it yours?
what decision?
That all agree with Marina. Well, actually, no. I'm delusional. Sorry, because they forced us to. Yeah.
And also, yeah, I know it was a long time ago. I know 5 years was a long time
I know.
ago. But Maholi was dead for 2 years.
Yes.
So what are you asking?
I
What?
don't know. I was getting my stories mixed up in my head. It has been so long since I had to think about those things. and I'm the
Maholia
one
died
bringing them up.
7 years ago. That's
I
math.
know.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Yes, I
2
know.
plus 5 equals 7.
I know. I used to keep track of the days, but I don't have that in my head anymore.
Yeah. Oh, my child is wanting a conversation.
Which one?
Dalia,
Oh.
do you want to go talk to her for a little bit? I don't.
Talking to you two has cheered me up a little bit. I knew I wanted to be around family.
Yeah, we don't see you very much anymore.
But yeah, I don't know. The Nether's kind of lonely right now.
Fair.
Understandable.
I did
There's-
want to check out the cathedral and just look at it.
Yeah.
And then I did want to speak to Kaya. So if you guys want to go to Dalia, that's fine. I don't know if I can pretend to be happy around children right now.
It's okay.
You don't. Just tell them how sad you are, and they'll all be like, "Oh, Miss Melody, it's okay." Pat,
I don't want
pat.
to put them on that. I don't want to put that on them.
That's also fair.
I don't know.
Oh, you might want to see something that was like cute though. Okay, so Lillian, I was gonna go get a book. I don't want to walk up the stairs
Oh.
again. Lillian and Willow sent me a little like book and a little like thing.
Where is it? I can go
And-
fetch it for you if you'd like. You don't have to go upstairs. I can grab it for you.
It might be.
To Cinder.
It's cute. And you're just gonna rifle through all
I
my
have
books.
to read this. Sorry.
Yes, I am.
Can
Because
we
you're too
talk
ill to come upstairs a
after
second time. So
shortly?
why? You're not supposed to come up here. Oh, they're in here. I see.
They are.
Is it?
Oh,
Is it the Lily Cinder's parent one? That one?
yeah,
Right.
that one. This one.
Oh, here.
This one. I don't know what it's about, but it's gonna be really cute.
Oh, like a little play date.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh, it's cute.
I think Willa's gonna ask Cinder to the kids' ball.
Oh, it's adorable.
It's so cute. I set up a time to meet and everything already. Because I want to do that for him. He really wants to make more friends, so. Yeah, that was cute. But
That is cute.
my books.
I'm looking at all your books now.
Ooh.
I mean,
Sorry.
there's more in
Sorry,
here.
it's just the
I think I just was I was looking too far. I was like, I can't click
I
on
get
these, and
curious.
This didn't work.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
completely fair.
There's more storybooks on the other one, but
At least you know I don't go prying through things anymore, because I had no idea what any of those things were.
anymore.
Anymore. Anymore.
You all are well aware. You all are well aware that
I know I'm aware, but you can't. You don't know what's in my chests anymore because it's far, far, far away from you.
That's true, but I'm sure if I really wanted to, I'd just have to ask Fang, and he would tell me.
No. Well, actually, I already know he was looking through our house because I already know he saw more as well.
Mm-hmm. Fang, I think, also stole from Karma. I'm gonna be honest. I think that
Really?
she had something he didn't want her to have. I think it was like weather skulls or something, and he just took them away.
So what happened is that they're listed in the will to be under Fang's name, and they were in more shulker boxes that she set down before she got taken.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't want them just there for anyone to grab. I didn't want anything to do with them. Karma doesn't want to read or know about the will, which makes it complicated because, like I said, there was important things I had to give to Lucario.
Right.
To help run the kingdom, because some of the stuff is, things that the princess needs to run the kingdom. But yeah, she didn't want any personal items like swords and pickaxes and things like that given out.
Yeah.
So I'm honoring her wishes right now. I don't know how long she intends to wait, but those items, they're not of necessity, but I thought I gave out what other items that I asked. That's what I talked to her about before I came to here.
Right.
Was asking what is okay and what can be necessary versus what isn't.
Right, yeah.
I do respect her wish to take more time. We have been searching for Lady Lena for considerably longer than High Lady Morgan, and with equal amounts of patience. So,
yeah,
I think if Morgan can do the same for Lena, then we can certainly do the same for Morgan.
Yeah.
But okay. Well, you said Dalia wanted to talk with you?
Mm-hmm. She's in the library.
I see. Do you wish to join me? Or, sorry, do you wish me to join with you? Or would you prefer me to go with you, maybe?
I can go to Cathedral by myself, and because I'm going to meet up with Kyle later.
Okay.
Do you want to go to talk to Dalia? I mean, that's up to you.
I can do either. So I don't even have to join if you don't like. If you'd like to have a private conversation with her, then I don't have to be there.
I mean, I don't mind if you're there. It's up to you.
Well, perhaps I can judge her interest on going on an adventure with me sometime.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I will talk to you later.
Sounds good.
See you later.
Don't be a stranger. Talk sooner rather than later.
Yeah. I will.
Yeah, let me know if you need anything.
I will. Thanks.
Alright. I will follow your lead then.
Okay.
Do you need any extra medicine or any food?
I'm okay. Well, right now, anyway. How did the chickens get... Oh...
Are there a lot of chickens in there?
There were chickens in here, and they
What is-
left the... I don't know what my children have been doing, okay?
This is... Okay, I see.
I don't
Fair
know. I don't know. There's a little one over here. I don't know what they've been doing.
I mean, I was hearing quite a bit of noise while we were upstairs, so perhaps they were doing things in here.
they've been hoarding some chickens in there, apparently.
Apparently.
I hear their chickens all over this.
Oh my, yeah, there's eggs and such all over the place.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, maybe Dalia will know about it.
I forgot. Kids ball. Crap. I was gonna have him hold it here in the ballroom.
Oh. I mean, you still technically could if you wanted to. Do you just want me to make sure I tell Melody?
Yeah, that would be good. Is it this?
I can write it down in my notes.
It is this like.
Straight around the corner, so like, is she there?
Yeah, I don't know if it was this one or the vault.
Right. It's in Elven Castle. Well, then, if we wish to talk with her, we can either leave where we're here, or we can
leave
bring her in. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You wanted to speak?
I made this. I got opinions today.
Opinions.
At school, they helped me.
Okay.
Oh.
What sort of opinions are these?
I love you.
Oh, yeah. We need medical staff in the kingdoms. When someone goodness, takes longer than to cover. If doctors would take less time, a lot of that. I like how this is reasoned out. This is like an argumentative. Ooh.
Of course it is. Nobody
I
would
know.
take it seriously otherwise.
That is true. Yes. No. This is.
The last point might be a bit aggressive, but I stand my case.
I think that's all right.
By the way,
It's okay.
I like your dress.
Florian made it.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It looks so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
flowers are pretty. They're my favorite flower.
Oh, that's good. I would see if you could hang that up, though, so that way it doesn't get ruined.
Yeah, I forgot to take it off, so
Okay.
I thank you.
Of course. Thank you for sharing it.
I mean, it's definitely a good idea. I do know that there is medical care in the Winter Kingdom.
I was very surprised to hear that there was some medical care in any kingdom on.
Well, there's also, you know, your mom.
Yeah, but mom's one person.
That's true. I mean, there's Bryn.
She should need help.
Bryn.
I thought Bryn was a baker.
Bryn is the advisor for the Winter Kingdom and also like a
Bryn
doctor.
is also a lot of things. So yes,
Yeah.
they are a baker, but they also do a lot of other
also
things too.
tasker.
Mhm.
Yes.
I was also writing this. I still have to do the experiment, but I wrote out the first couple of steps for it. Hopefully to help with the issue going on.
Aw.
So I don't know how the theory in soil will work. I don't even know if it would work in the open world.
I don't know, honestly. But, yeah, I mean, keep doing that. Do you want to see it?
I don't mind. Thank
Also,
you.
a lot of interesting books in this library.
Yeah, there is one book I do have to check, though. Give me, like, a hot minute.
I read all of them. Oh, I forgot to put this one back. Oops. There we go.
Oh, I spelled your name wrong in that whole book.
Thank you.
Whose name?
Yours.
What did you
That's
write?
why it said it was red.
Here.
Tell me that.
It's a different note. Elven family trees.
That's your fit.
Oh yeah. No, this is yes. No, I'm well aware. You spelled my name wrong. I just assumed you were not feeling well and were just brain
Right
addled,
here.
so wasn't worried about it. You were just
I feel
spelling it
better,
out.
Mama.
I am feeling better. I am walking around the castle more. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the apple juice. I am feeling a bit better, yes. Thank you for asking.
Okay, good. Oh, and when you hang up this dress, just be careful of the flowers.
Yeah, of course. I'll hang
As
it
in,
up and
don't touch them.
okay.
They're oleanders.
Oleanders. Okay. I will make sure to be very careful with them, okay?
Okay. If you touch them and the petal gets smushed, then you won't be able to see the spots that indicate they're poisonous.
Oh,
They're not real.
okay. Okay.
I understand that. You want to make sure they're scientifically accurate. I get it.
Okay.
What's the point of representing your favorite flower if all the detail isn't there? Of course, we can't use the real ones because, well, yeah.
Well, obviously, yeah, no, that would be like a no, you cannot have that on your dress that is touching your body and your skin. So, but you know, I'll make sure to be careful with it whenever putting it up.
Okay. Yeah, I had fun at school today.
What did you do?
So a bunch of the knights showed up from the Knights Guild from all different kingdoms, and they talked about what they did, who they are, and we asked questions. Hazel kept asking what was their name? Who Max's trope husband was? I have no idea what that's about.
What?
I don't know either. They said it's somebody who's like special. Oh, I still don't know what that means.
Okay.
And we asked about the seraphs and what their wings represent, and if they're dyed or not. And there was there was a mermaid knight. What was her name?
Hadal?
Hadal. They are from like the deep sea, and they're glow stick apparently. They can glow.
Yes, if they go deep enough into the water, they can glow. I've never seen it though.
Yes, of course.
Cool. Don't we have a couple bioluminescent plants in the garden?
You can check the gardens, definitely. I'm not sure though.
Okay.
There's also the greenhouse too.
Oh, that's
but
where
yeah.
I was writing my experiment.
Well, I'm glad you have fun. Did you talk about anything else in school or?
I don't think so. I mean, Hazel was asking a lot of questions about everybody, and I think they'd make a great couple therapist in the future, personally. But, they got confused when I asked them that. I think I hurt their brain. I feel bad.
It's okay.
I also asked a bunch of the knights their opinions on the medical staff because it's important for them. I got a lot of different opinions.
It's good.
A lot of them was complaints over their salary.
Was one of them Kaya?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I think it was one of the Seraph Knights, actually. Princess Rain was there too. She claimed otherwise.
Yes, because Kaya should not be complaining about their salary. But, Kaya gets paid 1 gold piece a week, if you want to know what that is, but...
Wait, 1 gold piece a week?
Mm-hmm.
Man, the Seraphs get paid way more. Now I kind of feel bad for Kaya.
What? How much do they pay?
5 gold pieces.
A week?
A week?
I don't know, a week. Is that their monthly salary or their weekly salary? Now I have to ask again.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money. I
heard 5 gold pieces. I don't know if it's monthly or weekly.
Okay.
You'd have to ask the Night Seraphs. I don't remember.
That's a lot of money, but okay.
Also, this medical staff would help with some of our problems. Just saying.
Well,
sorry. I think there was one more. Oh yeah, Lucita. Is Lucita? Yes, Lucita asked the knights if they talk about their bosses behind their back.
Probably do. I'm gonna be honest.
All the knights made very careful answers, including Captain Kaya.
Of course she did.
Lucita said she got much gossip, but wouldn't tell us, sadly.
I see.
I
think that's alright.
As much as I wanted to ask about the status of every single kingdom, I felt like that would have taken too long to answer.
Oh.
I restrained myself.
Yes, probably. I do know that the last time you were wandering around, you did ask people about the economical statuses of their kingdoms and their imports and their goods, so...
I did ask if they had insurance, too.
Ooh, I see.
Okay. Insurance?
if you ever want to take a walk around the other kingdoms again, just let me know, because I would be more than happy to take you around. I'd love to hear what people give the
Really?
answers to. Well, of course, especially if you're asking about the economical status of their kingdoms, I would love to hear that. So,
I've always wanted to visit the Seraph Kingdom. It's in fluffy clouds.
Oh yeah, I do know that Florian did get a little tour of the Seraph Kingdom. I think
Aw.
Holden and Estrella showed us around last time, but if you want, Kano can always like request like another tour and you could go there
Yes,
if you want.
please. I want to visit the other kingdoms so badly. I've been here for too long. The only thing I saw was the Nether.
that is true. I'm very glad to hear that you're interested in going exploring places. That's a very exciting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. If you want any other tours, just let me know. If you are interested in the Winter Kingdom, you could probably set something up with Max.
Maybe save that one for last. I don't like the cold.
That's fair. Not your brother and your sister also hate the cold there, so.
Maybe it's the part Netherian, but I don't really like the cold at all.
Oh yeah, no, trust me. It's not great being over there, but I go over there for different reasons.
True.
Lucita and Hazel are very sweet, but being next to them is very hard because it's very chilly.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Well, you could always bundle up if you wanted to go visit the Winter Kingdom. We can get you something nice and warm at some point too.
I can commission Florian again.
Yeah, you can always do that. You can ask Florian to make you some warmer clothes or like a little like adventurer like little outfit if you want.
You could get like a little cloak or something with like a hood and
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
maybe like a brooch or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. The brooch should have the crest on it.
You could.
That would be
Yes.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very good idea.
Thank you. Actually,
I've been dutiful in my studies of the kingdom, as promised. In my room.
yes.
Did you leave the door open in your room? All of the chickens got out.
Oh no! Shoot! Oh, Florian's not gonna be happy.
It's okay.
Poor Cinder.
Some of them, we rounded some of them up, but I think there may still be some in the hallway. Can you, I'm just gonna ask, can you and your siblings not reproduce the chickens in your room?
Sorry, I've been doing that because I thought it's what Florian would wanted.
Yes, it's okay. I would rather not go in your room and there be eggs and chicken poop all over the ground.
That's understandable.
I would like for you to keep it clean.
Can we at least keep Sir Cluck Cluck?
Yes, you can keep Sir Cluck Cluck.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Florian would like the chicken getting out.
Yes, it's okay. Have you talked to your mother at all today?
Dragon Mama?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't get to see Dragon Mama. I was really late for school and just ran there. The signs helped, Mom. I didn't get lost.
I'm glad I put those up a while ago. I'm glad that they helped.
They work so well. I got there a little bit into it, but I wasn't terribly late, thank goodness. And Captain Kaya took me home.
That's good. That's good. Was Lillian teaching the classes today? Okay.
Well, I would say monitor is a better word.
Ah, okay.
I wasn't really much of an educational... Well, I guess learning about what the knights do is educational, but...
Yeah.
It could have been better to really learn exactly their roles and ranks. A couple of them stated, but a couple of them were asked questions that were interesting. Hazel's questions were very interesting.
I'm sure they were. Sure they were. Also, have you ever received an egg from Hazel?
No.
Okay. Just wanted to ask. If you receive an egg from Hazel, do not throw it.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
What will happen?
It's more, Hazel gives those eggs as gifts, and so if you throw it, then she'll think of it as, you not wanting it.
Oh, I thought it would explode or something.
No, it'll hurt Hazel's feelings, and Florian has already had a bit of a tiff, so.
understand. I will
Mhm.
try my best not to throw it. I should keep an extra egg on me, so if I do throw it, I'll say it's not your egg.
That is a smart way of going about it.
Mhm.
I mean, what else are we gonna do with it?
I mean, you could always frame it and put it on the wall. I don't know.
That's what
I
I've
guess
done
I
in my
could.
room.
Oh,
I didn't name it though, but I've got an item frame.
you should ask Hazel what to. She will gladly give you an answer.
It's a good point. I can ask her next time I see her.
I also saw cousin Asher.
Mhm.
Yes, and Auntie Marina was there. She sounded really tired though.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I'm glad that you saw them. Yeah.
I met cousin Audrey during the fashion week. Well, I want to eventually invite them over for a garden party. I want to plant some flowers with some friends.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. You just have to ask Marina about their availability. And see, like, you know, what they would want to do. You could do that in the greenhouse, but there are panda bears in there, so it will just.
I wanted to set up my own garden a little somewhere, but I don't know where.
Ooh.
Not too far from the castle, of course, but
Yeah.
I don't know where there's space to do it.
I'm sure. You know what would be a good idea? What if you and, like, either at some point you and Kaya, or you and maybe if you would want to scout out a little area to where you could plant another garden?
Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me. I'll even put up signs so I can find.
Yeah, of course. There's always other places too around the kingdom, like near like the. I know near the graveyard there's a bit of an open patch that you could go to. I don't know if you want to plant near your graveyard though.
Yeah, that sounds a bit I don't think I'd want to garden and have a ghost watch me do it.
Yeah, you never know.
That's fair. Though there is a very special ghost there who I'm sure would love to see you garden.
Oh?
No, your uncle is buried there. And, you know, I like to think he likes to look on us and watch everything that we do, like a little nosy person that he is. So, if you made a garden, I'm sure that, you know, Uncle Anthony would bless your garden.
I hope so. If he killed my flowers, I'd be very mad.
I don't think he'll kill your flowers. Yeah.
I need the soil to be in certain conditions to test this theory and also make sure to see why they're dying so easily. It's been weird. Nobody can have great potatoes anymore. Honestly,
I mean,
tragedy.
Yeah, there is food that in the kitchen if you do need it though.
Oh, I know. I got some. What was it? Not mutton. What was it called again? Oh. Cooked help, Mom.
What do you venison? It's
Thank
venison.
That. I cooked that earlier.
Oh.
Nice.
Where'd you get venison from?
It was in the fridge.
Oh, okay. There is in the cabinets next to the fridges, there is like full like meals there as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't burn down the kitchen like Florian.
It's okay though. I'm glad to know that you don't burn down the kitchen.
They'll get better eventually.
Yeah. Eventually. I know that they were interested in wanting to cook. I think they gave up after they got caught.
If they can handle a needle and thread, I'm sure eventually they'll be able to handle a pan and spatula.
Hopefully.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But is there anything else you wanted to talk about while I'm here?
Discuss this with the council, please. Please hold on to that. I'm too young to be able to.
Oh, okay. The medical stuff. Yes.
Please, and thank you.
Yes, I will bring it up. Do we have a cancel?
Well, we did have a council, but I'm pretty sure that now that you are in charge of things, I don't really know if they've had much purpose, if anything, left anyway.
Well, you know what? We're the council. It's our decision, so
Oh, new petition.
new
Make
petition.
a better council.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it eventually. We'll see what's going on with this.
I
And
also recommend updating this 1000 Elven history book because it stops after a certain point, and I was really excited for it to continue.
That is quite fair.
it's a written book.
Well, we can always, just retranscribe it.
We could. Yeah, we could look into that too, because there's a lot that's happened.
I know, we don't have an official scribe here, do we? In the kingdom.
No, we don't. We don't have that either. That's a good point, Mr. Kano. That's another petition. Get a scribe.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a new role, Kano.
What? I'm you make me the scribe of the kingdom. Do I get to wear a fancy hat and just sit down at every one of your meetings and just write down notes?
Isn't that what an advisor is supposed to do?
Well, no, it's not really a duty that's been enforced over the years, so it's not really been something I've worried about.
No, I mean we could definitely find someone to do it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
If you really want me to, which is more menial than I was expecting.
I'm joking.
Just find an elf who wants some higher wage page and get them a job. Granted, they have the skills for it. But there's plenty of elves in the kingdom who want a better job and better pay. Among the village, too. What is it called? Evergreen?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can put out a little announcement saying we're looking for a scribe.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
job opportunities.
Maybe they can write the Elven laws, because I don't want to anymore.
Wait, but I can write them too.
I know.
I'm proficient at writing laws.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
are quite harsh.
Oh, did you read the one I updated?
The murder one or the thiever?
Murder. Oh no. Oh, are you talking about these?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
there's quite a few
I read
there.
all the books here, including this really weird one talking about
Oh,
how to woo
dear.
someone.
I forgot
Woo.
what was there. It's relationships and you remember from the villagers.
Oh.
Whoever wrote this must really had some thoughts.
That's so nice.
That's actually a human book, if you must know.
Oh, no wonder it wasn't as great.
Yes.
I understand now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will definitely look into that. There is an updated law book. I don't know if you want to read it. I did write it a while ago. With all the updated laws in it.
Were you writing it while you weren't feeling well?
No, I did it before.
This was before she was.
Oh, okay, good, because then it'd probably be scribbly all over.
No, I swear. I wrote it before, and it may still have some grammatical errors.
That's fair,
but-
fair. If you must know, as you know, as your mother was just saying, she misspelled my name multiple times in a letter she just sent
I
to
read
me.
it in the book. I was very confused of who this person was.
Oh, do you spell my name like that all the time?
Hmm?
The other way, when you wrote the book.
Paladin? Faladin. That's how
Yes.
I've always... Yeah, that's how I've always spelt it. I didn't know there's another A. I didn't know.
It's fine. It's all right.
I need
It's
to
fine.
cross-reference.
Wait, Paladin or Faladin?
Paladin.
Paladin.
Paladin. Okay, that sounds like Paladin.
It's similar in pronunciation, but
There was a couple names that I couldn't pronounce well in that book, though. They were very common.
yes, there are some fancy ones. Like my father's name is Eowyn, and then there's Iris family. Eowyn.
I can't.
It's like a short E.
Eh.
Eowyn.
Owen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. We can do that later. You know, maybe I can give linguistics training to Dalia. That'd be delightful.
Yes.
I'm doing pretty well.
You
A
do. You,
little bit.
you honestly been doing a much better job than any of the other heirs I've seen, so I'm very impressed.
Some of them don't know what an hydrogen bond is, and I'm confused by this, because I read it in the science book. the kingdoms not have science books?
They don't have the same sorts of preparations that we have here. They very much are of the opinion that children should just go and frolic and have fun, and not necessarily learn from books.
I love books.
I'm glad you do.
If anything happened to this library, I would be happy.
Yeah, there's also the library down in the vault that you can look at. It was just I would be wary of some books that you read in there.
Oh.
Some are rated M for mature.
Like Mom's 50 Shades of Red book?
Okay, we don't.
You still have that?
No, it's in the nether. I don't have
Is it called 50 Shades of Red because it's all about Nevarians? This sounds like some sort of fan fiction that Melody wrote at some point in time.
I don't know.
What's fan fiction?
Oh, fan fiction is it's books that are written from the perspective. They're written by a fan of some sort of genre. So, like, for example, if I was to write a romance novel, I'm not necessarily a romance author, so it'd probably be more like a fan fiction. Or it'd be about characters that are technically real, but you're writing something that's not true about them. So if I write a story about your mother's, for example, it would probably be considered fan fiction as compared to an actual document if it was a fake story.
If it was about mamas, I'd read it.
Please don't write any. Don't read it.
I wasn't planning to, especially not right now.
Mhm.
It'd
So
be
you
very
will in the
different.
future, though.
I would only do so if your mom gave me permission.
Okay. I would love to read it. I also need to go to the Netherian library at some point and read those books in Mama's lap.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't done that yet.
you can always ask your mom to go over there if she's available. And then she'll probably come and get you and bring you over there at some point.
I do think she did move a bunch of books to the top shelf where I cannot reach, though, after last time.
Oh, did she? It was probably
maybe.
some of the ones that were not meant for you.
Oh, okay. When I'm taller, I'll grab them.
Hopeful, yeah, yeah.
Well, by then you should be old enough to read them.
Mhm.
Okay. Now that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Don't rush. We as elves have a long life to live. There's no need to try and rush through it all.
I'm sad I'll outlive my brother.
Well, you don't have to worry about that now. Right now, he's still the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We better still have, coming of age parties together, though. Even though I'm not really of age. I don't care.
You will. You will. Oh, the one thing, I don't know if you're aware, there's going to be a kids' ball.
Did Brother's Petition make it too?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
There's going to be a kids' ball on the 12th. It'll be a little bit earlier in the day. And I'll give you all the necessary, like, details on it later. But your mom would know a little bit more about the kids' ball than I would. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
You gonna be taking us?
Yeah, hopefully I'm better by then and I can go and I can take you guys and then we can bring you guys there together and everything.
Oh, where is it being held?
We were thinking about holding it here in the Elven ballroom.
Oh, okay. Do you
Yeah.
have a ballroom?
Yeah, it's just that it's where the Well, if you want, we can take a step outside the library for a moment and.
Right there.
This is literally it.
Oh.
You probably think of this just as the hallway because
Yeah, I
you go
would
through
just
here
thought
so
it was
often.
a hallway. Doesn't really feel like a ballroom.
I mean, yeah, it is a ballroom though. We've had a ball here before. We recently had a
Yes.
birthday party here too.
Oh.
It's true. This is the very room where your mother announced that she was a princess.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been scary.
I mean, yes, it was, but I think it was something that needed to be done at the moment.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah. And your old room was also my bedroom at that point.
Oh. I'm going to be honest. I get lost every time trying to find my room. I keep walking past it by accident because it's in the corner.
Yeah.
And I now realize that I need one more sign to put above the door.
True.
It's been happening too many times.
There's signs on the vault, and you can take one from there and put it over your door.
Yes. I think we even have glow squid ink too, so you can make it nice and shiny if you'd like.
That would be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Or a sign that says, stop running at this point and turn left.
Just dangle it from the ceiling. Just look at it every time.
As much as this castle is very architecturally beautiful, it makes no sense.
We've even with what the improvements we've made to it, sometimes it still gets a bit confusing, but
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, more signs are needed even inside.
Oh no, no more signs.
A lot of
But
people are actually challenged.
I feel that. I feel that on a deep level, honestly.
I'm actually challenged.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. I'm sorry, I've passed that on to you. But yeah, if there's anything else that you need, let me know, and I will and I can do something about it, get you whatever you need. But I'm going to go and retire and lay down for a little bit.
Okay.
Your mom is always here if you need her. You can always send her a missive. Do you know how to send missives?
Messages?
What we call them missives.
Oh, not like
Yes.
a written letter message?
No, so do you know how to in the distance
Yes, I do.
in the chat box in your mind, yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, I know how to do that. I did it
Okay.
earlier.
Okay, because Florian does not. Oh, you did send me those earlier. I just remember. Yes, Florian does not. I forget who does and who doesn't.
I know. I know more things, I think, maybe
Mm-hmm.
here.
You've had a
than
few more
others.
years, and by a few I mean one more year to know things.
Me and Cinder might be the same age, but I think our levels of education are slightly different.
Maybe.
Cinder does live in the Nether most of the time, so it's understandable.
Well, Cinder knows a lot of things, like, about magma cubes and the Nether's, like, environmental status, which I know nothing about.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So. And then Floria knows a lot about explosives and fashion.
Yeah.
Very talented at making stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go to bed now.
Okay. Have a good night.
I will take up the tour later.
Alright, just let me know, Dalia. We can coordinate it.
Of course, thank you. Night
Mhm.
Of
night.
course.
Good night.
I can actually find my room this time.
You did it!
Oh my gosh.
He's adorable.
Yes.
No, I knew that too, I think.
Hmm?
It was good to see Dalia again.
Yeah. She's always very busy in her room, but it's always good to, catch up, especially since I've been in here for a while.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's good walking around, but thank you for coming with me. I appreciate it.
Of course. Glad I could do it. I'm glad we got the chance to talk about everything, and as always, I will continue to come and check on you so that you can have some additional help as you finish your recovery.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll make sure to coordinate with Melody, and maybe I'll even bring in Artie a little bit to help with the planning of the ball as well, since she still remains the event planner.
Yeah.
I can get it all taken care of.
Yeah, that's definitely something that, something that definitely needs to get taken care of soon. And I wish I could help with it. Honestly. I really do.
Hopefully by the time the ball happens, you'll be well enough to go in there and say, I hate this, clean it up, you'll fix everything, and then it'll be perfect.
Yeah, hopefully. But if there's anything else you ever need, just let me know. Like I said in the book, always come and speak with me.
Thank you. Yeah, no, there are things going on, and there's a lot on my mind at the moment. But there are things I could say, but I also don't want to burden you too much, and so I
Mhm. I don't think there's anything that you could say that would burden me, honestly, but if you want to leave it for another time, that's up to you.
I guess I'll just say this. Keep Fang in your thoughts. He's not physically doing very well after having been on such a long adventure, and he told me in confidence, and I trust you full well, especially with your wife being the Lady of the Nether, but he believes himself to be dying.
Oh.
So that sort of put a bit of a damper on my mood. I certainly could go into more length about it, but I figured I'd at least mention it to you. It's one of the reasons why I've been a bit more out of sorts lately, but I'm not going to let it affect my performance with regards to taking care of things. But it may have been why I've been so intent on wanting to get some things into gear.
That's understandable, and I'm sorry that Fang is going through that. I know you guys have been friends for a really long time. If there's anything he needs, let me know. I could see what I could do. If there's anything you need, once again, let me know. I'll see what I can do, and I can just be here to listen. To, like, rant or, I don't know, spew emotions all over the place like I've been doing on a very regular basis. But, yeah.
Yes. No, I will. I'll take you up on that. You know, maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll come check on you. We can hash it all out, and we can just sort through some emotions. But I will let you rest now. I'm going to go speak with Nimbus about the flight planning for the training and stuff. So I will go do that now. While you're resting.
Have fun.
Thank you. And thank you for believing in me.
Of course. I will never not believe in you.
And you.
Bye-bye.